Hey guys, it's Matt with Everyday Success, giving you your morning roundup for the stock market open. The Nasdaq is up 80 points right now. The Dow Jones is up 172 points. Robinhood's up for the time being. They're trying to break out. They're really on that resistance level, and they have to get over it, at least on $1 for a good breakout. They could go up to 24.50, or they could keep sliding down more. At some point, they're going to break out. I think this is a good possibility with the Nasdaq being up every day, that if they're going to break out, it's going to be within the next few days. So that's a stock to watch. Another good stock to watch is Coupa Software. Goldman Sachs forecasted they're going to have a 60% rise this year, that inflation won't have effects on their company, and that they are highly undervalued. So right now they're trading around $150. I think they're easily going to go to 208, 210 by the end of the year. And if they get a good run up, it could honestly be in the next 3 or 4 months. So I think their forecast for the next year is going to be really solid. I agree with Goldman Sachs. That's a stock to watch. PayPal's a good stock out there. PayPal's a win-win. I mean, I really don't think they're going to go much lower. They seem to be bouncing around in sideways trading right now, and they can't get out of their own way. But I think when they do break out, they're going to go over $300 again. It's a really solid company. It's really nonsense that they're down as low as they are. I mean, really, really good company. When you trade with these companies that are low, you have to decide if are they low for a reason? Do they have management issues? Are there economic factors that they're low? Are they missing, earnings? PayPal's one of those companies that they have really solid everything. I mean, they have a lot of stuff going for them. They're still innovating and doing new things. I think the fact that they're low is crazy. They're easily going to go from $180 to $300 real soon. I think they're a solid play for this year. Okay, so let's talk about crypto. I'm not really confident in the rebound. Right now, Ethereum is at 33.67. If it goes over 35.50, I might buy back in. Bitcoin's at 43,774. If it goes over 45,000, I might believe it has actually rebounded. But until then, I kind of really think it's going to fall more still. I think this is kind of a dead cat bounce for them, and we're going to see where they're going. Keep an eye out for that. Like they say, rising tide lifts all boats. I think that if Bitcoin and Ethereum, go on another run, of course, they're going to pull all the altcoins up. Eventually, Ethereum and Bitcoin will separate sometime in the future, and the altcoins and Ethereum may move separately from Bitcoin. But I think until Bitcoin hits 100,000, that's never really going to happen. For the time being, I'm holding all my crypto, and if it drops a lot more, I'll buy in more, dollar cost average in. But right now, I think Shiba's going to do really well in the future. I'm trying to buy more of that. I not too long ago bought a lot more Satama NU. I think they're going to do really well. Right now, it's very hard to buy. They make it such a pain in the butt to buy that if you can't actually buy it, you can get a lot cheap right now. And if they do have a breakout later, it's going to be worth a lot of money, because you really can only buy it on the decentralized markets, and it's very hard for most people to know how to get to that to buy it. So I'd look out for that and try to get my hands on some of that. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, this isn't a suggestion to buy, trade, or sell anything. The consumer price index was through the roof. It was up 7% ending in December of last year. And if you cut out things like food and fuel, it was still up 5.5%, which means you're almost paying double your sales tax, basically. That's how much the cost of everything's going up. So you're paying a lot more, and people didn't really care. The market still went up. The Nasdaq's up 80 points. The Dow Jones is up 172 points. I think everybody's really just priced it in already. They know there's a lot of problems between inflation and COVID and all the other issues we have going on, and people just really don't care. That's what I was saying yesterday in the video, that regardless of what's happening, the market's pretty much going to go up all the way up until the point we fall off in a recession. And that's 6 months or more from now. I mean, we're way away from that. So we might have some pullbacks, but the market's going to keep going up. People are so used to all the bad news in the media right now, they just don't care anymore. I mean, what are you going to do? Inflation's up, but obviously you're going to keep investing. You're paying more for meat and fuel and things like that, but it's not really going to stop you from investing in the stock market. Everybody's still trying to make money out there, and people really just don't care anymore. I don't see in the future that bad news is really going to affect the market as much. We reach a certain point when you get near a recession, that bad news stops really affecting you. The people just ignore it and keep pushing. It's kind of like after COVID was around for a while, people really don't care if there's a new variant. Yeah, it matters a little bit, but what are you going to do? There's new variants over and over and over, and it's not going to stop you from living your life. People quit wearing masks. They just don't care anymore. So at a certain point, people just really don't care. And can you really blame them? I mean, it's bad news after bad news. So the stock market's probably not going to be affected that much. It's up today, and it's probably going to be up again tomorrow. And I think over the course of the next few months, it's going to be up overall, even if we have some small pullbacks. So that's it for today. That's the news for the stock roundup. I'd stay away from crypto for right now, unless it goes up quite a bit more and shows you that it's a solid rebound. And keep an eye out for those companies that I mentioned. They should be going through the roof and good investments over the next year. Stay tuned tomorrow for another video. We'll do some technical analysis on some stocks, maybe some of the ones we mentioned today, and some new ones that might be market movers for the following week. Take it easy and good luck in the markets.